Buongiorno. My name is Michael Bolello, Senior Vice President, Communications and Marketing with Wine Spirits Wholesalers of America. WSWA represents nearly 400 family-owned wholesalers who deliver 80% of the total U.S. alcohol to market. This includes importing and distributing Italian wine and spirits. WSWA is proud to support the National Italian American Foundation. Our members employ master mixologists that influence cocktail culture and set the trends in the marketplace. Think of them as what Milan is to fashion. One such trend has become a summer favorite here in the States is the Italian favorite, the Aperol Spritz. Today, the Director of Spirits Education at Martinetti Companies, Troy Clark, will show you how to make a traditional Spritz using authentic Italian spirits. Over to you, Troy. Salute.
Hi, my name is Troy Clark. I'm the Director of Mixology and Spirits Educator for the Martinetti Companies. I'm excited to join you today as we walk through the foundations and the building blocks to a very great drink called the Spritz. Now some of you may say, Spritz? You mean the Aperol Spritz? Yes, that's just one form of it. That's just one Spritz. We're going to go back to the original Venetian Spritz. But that doesn't have to stop there. You can do whatever you want at home as we learn these foundations and these building blocks to be able to create your favorite style Spritz for your friends and family wherever you may be. So let's get started on what we're going to need. The first thing we're going to need is we're going to need some glassware. So I have a couple different glasses that we can choose from. I have a stemless wine glass. I have a highball glass. Maybe you have a tumbler at home. Whatever it is that you want to use to make your Spritz in. Today I'm going to use the stemless wine glass. In Italy you'd probably find it being made in a tumbler. The next thing we're going to need our main ingredients. So what are these three ingredients? We're going to need soda water. So today I'm going to use Q soda. The next thing we're going to need is our bitter. And for the original Venetian Spritz, we're going to use Select. Okay? And Select is absolutely fabulous. It has this unique juniper note, and also its bittering agent comes from rhubarb. And I love rhubarb this time of year. And one little variation that we can do at home is if you have some strawberries, maybe you've gone to a local farm or you bought them at your local grocery store, we can take 1 cup of strawberries, pour this into a large container, and let the strawberries sit in there overnight. And now we have this juniper strawberry rhubarb bitter to make fabulous spritzes. But that wasn't the original Venetian, so let's just keep this going. And then our third ingredient we're going to need is our Prosecco, okay? We're going to build this in the order that I just did. So let's get started with our first thing. We're going to need some ice. So we're going to put some ice in our glass. Okay. And now we're going to start the building. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some soda water. We're going to take 1 ounce of soda water. And I like to start with this. And then we're going to move into our bitter. Now, as I mentioned, there are many different bitters on the market. We talked about Aperol, we talked about Select, maybe you have some Campari, maybe you have some Consoni 1814, maybe you have some St. Agresti, Del Professore, Aperitivo. We're going to use 2 ounces of this. You can choose whatever bitter you like the best. Then we're going to finish it with 3 ounces of Prosecco. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 2 in. Alright, and then we're going to add 1 more. Now obviously if we're making this in batches, we can use a measuring cup, or we can eyeball it a little bit if you want. Kind of maybe you want a little bit more Prosecco. But I like to give you the foundation so that when you're experimenting, you know what you're using and what you're trying. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of stir it gently, kind of rolling it a little bit, okay, just to get everything intertwined. All right? Now the last thing would be our garnish. You may have some fruit, maybe a lemon twist, a lemon slice, grapefruit, orange. But for the original Venetian Spritz, we would have used an olive. So you can go and get an olive, throw an olive on there as your garnish, and that brininess is going to bring out some different herbaceousness and the complexity of this drink and really open it up and allow you to enjoy. So Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes today to walk you through the foundations of an amazing drink called the Spritz. And I hope you all enjoy this Venetian Spritz or your favorite Spritz at home. Until next time, cheers.